Have you ever wondered how empires rise? From nothing to ruling millions, Genghis Khan started in a tiny tribe, unknown, poor, constantly facing enemies. His childhood was brutal, harsh, lonely. Imagine living in constant fear every day, surviving by wits, cunning, and raw strength. This is the foundation of a conqueror. By his teenage years, he already stood as a young leader with sharp strategies. Enemies underestimated him, laughed at his size, humorous right, small guy causing terror. But strategy beats strength always. He united fragmented Mongol clans through trust, fear, and respect combined. This unity was unstoppable, an early warning. Genghis Khan didn't just fight battles, he revolutionized how wars were planned. Speed and surprise became his secret weapon. Enemy camps often vanished overnight. Do you feel that fear already? Traveling across harsh plains, unknown danger, his army operated like precise machines, discipline over emotions, efficiency over chaos. But wait, his impact wasn't limited to war, trade, culture, and ideas were under siege. He protected traders, encouraged global connections. Silk Road flourished under his watchful eye. East and West exchanged goods, knowledge, inventions. Mongol passports allowed safer trade than ever. Imagine the shock of medieval Europe suddenly, receiving exotic goods from the distant East. And yet, there's irony hidden here. A man known for violence created wealth. Fear fueled respect. Respect created stability. Stability allowed trade. Trade expanded empires. This chain reaction changed human history forever, from fabrics to technologies. New ideas spread. Even medicines traveled along Mongol protected routes. Europeans were astonished, completely unprepared. Genghis Khan's vision was ruthless but brilliant. He understood humans, power, and opportunity. Every decision calculated, every alliance strategic. Even betrayal became a tool, a weapon. Yes, he would execute traitors quickly, but loyalty earned unimaginable rewards. Fear and excitement intertwined, keeping people alert. His world was dangerous yet strangely productive. Now pause and think for a second. How would you survive in such chaos? Would you rebel, hide, or adapt? Adaptation was key for anyone under him. His empire's network connected far-flung regions. From China to Persia, trade and culture. The seeds of globalization were planted quietly, by a man who ruled with fear. And let's be honest, some humor sneaks in. Imagine a medieval passport, seriously. Bizarre. Yet these small innovations changed the world, and you can still feel the impact today. As empires expand, threats grow exponentially. Genghis Khan faced rivals from all sides, some armies larger, wealthier, more experienced. Yet he turned disadvantages into deadly advantages. Curious how he did it, stay tuned. He divided enemies using intelligence networks. Spies, informants, scouts, every detail mattered. Information became more powerful than swords. Imagine receiving false reports, total chaos. His deception often led to complete victories. Enemies fought shadows, while he attacked reality. Fear and uncertainty became his silent weapons. But not everything was fear and terror. He understood humans deeply. Psychology mastered, reward loyalty, punish betrayal, balance maintained. Even conquered cities prospered under his rule. Trade hubs thrived, artisans gained protection. People feared him, yet respected efficiency. A strange paradox, isn't it? Fascinating, chaos created order. Brutality ensured prosperity. Silk Road trade reached unprecedented heights. Goods traveled faster, safer than before. Ideas spread along with silk and spices. Mathematics, astronomy, medicine, technologies moved freely. Europe unknowingly absorbed knowledge from the East, seeds of Renaissance laid centuries earlier, all thanks to brutal Mongol organization. Sometimes history hides lessons in violence. His army wasn't just brute force. Mobility, archery, communication created unstoppable machines. He used innovative strategies, siege tactics, even rivers. Mountains couldn't stop him. Think about armies being outmaneuvered constantly. Frustration, fear, confusion wore them down. Every loss amplified his legend further. And here comes a pattern interrupt. Notice. He treated some enemies like honored guests. Yes, hospitality and fear, both strategically applied. Rewarding collaborators, terrorizing resistors, simultaneous balance. This duality kept people alert, engaged, adaptive. Even today, leadership psychology reflects his methods. But trade and knowledge were his secret legacy. Cities under Mongol rule flourished. Bustling with commerce, merchants traveled safer than anywhere else. Exotic goods, rare materials, and precious knowledge. Europe and Asia subtly intertwined, forever changed. Imagine small cities suddenly global marketplaces. People never imagined such distant connections possible, yet power has its price. Always, constant vigilance, paranoia, relentless enemies. Even his generals feared punishment for mistakes. Mistakes were costly, loyalty extremely valuable. Genghis Khan balanced fear, trust, opportunity. Creating order from chaos was his genius, and here's a humorous thought to reset. Imagine medieval social media, instant rumors, now replace gossip with actual spies. Deadly information literally determined life or death. The modern world borrows unknowingly from his playbook. Strategy, influence, psychological warfare, all timeless. Even today, leaders can learn from him. So far, we've seen his rise, brutality, strategy, trade, and cultural impact. But what about the endgame, the legacy? How did one man change the entire globe? And why does his shadow linger even today? By the end, his empire stretched enormously, from China's deserts to Europe's edges. Millions lived under his harsh but ordered rule. Fear and respect combined, a unique mix. Ever wondered how one man shaped continents? Genghis Khan died in 1227. Mysteriously, some say falling off a horse, maybe others whisper assassinations, lost to history. Even his death carried secrecy, intrigue, suspense. Humans fear what they cannot understand, right? Yet his legacy survived far beyond death. Empires learned his methods, nations copied systems, trade, infrastructure, communication, all improved. Even laws inspired by Mongol efficiency. Some civilizations owe growth to his influence. Europe, Asia, and Middle East transformed quietly. And here's a shocking fact for you. DNA studies suggest he left genetic traces. Millions today may unknowingly carry his lineage, one man's reach into the modern world. Literal proof of historical power persisting. Scary yet fascinating, don't you think? Mongol roads became arteries of globalization. Ideas, inventions, art, medicines traveled freely. Even modern trade routes trace his influence. He reshaped world economy without modern technology. Imagine doing this without phones or internet, pure human strategy, foresight, relentless drive. But let's pause, reflect on human psychology. Fear can control, motivate, and inspire. Genghis Khan mastered all three perfectly. Rewarding, punishing, intimidating, balancing consistently. Wealth, loyalty, survival, knowledge, all interlinked. Even today, leaders study his campaigns carefully. And now a little humor to reset. Imagine Genghis Khan tweeting modern threats. Instant chaos worldwide, history goes viral, right? Yet serious point remains. Strategy transcends time, from horseback to boardroom. Lessons survive centuries. His empire eventually fragmented, as all do, yet the seeds of trade, culture, integration survived through centuries, laying foundations globally. Mongol peace showed violence can paradoxically create stability. Chaos gave way to commerce, fear to prosperity. History teaches lessons in the strangest ways. Now imagine standing on one of his roads. Seeing traders from distant lands exchanging goods, ideas flying, cultures blending, civilization advancing silently. All because one man dared to dream, conquer, innovate. And the lesson is powerful. Almost frightening, Genghis Khan shows power, strategy, human psychology, fear, respect, efficiency, timeless leadership tools, trade, innovation, globalization. His invisible legacy. Even today, his shadow informs modern systems. From business to governance, lessons remain relevant. So think carefully, what can you apply in your life, career, or strategy today? History isn't just stories, it's a manual. Observe, learn, adapt, and dominate wisely. If this fascinated you, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button, share with history lovers. Comment your thoughts below. Let's discuss legends. And remember, knowledge is power. Apply it wisely.